now I'll show you how to put them in. I'm gonna use my colored contacts so that you can see like where the contacts are and everything, because clear contacts you can't actually see. So this is what the little thing looks like on the inside. So one says, this one doesn't say anything on the side, this one says left. So now we'll get started. So this is usually what happens. Now like fold it over and then you just kind of like do it this way. I unfold it so like you can see it. And now I'm gonna try to do this without a mirror. You'll see that, now you can see it. I do have a mirror off to the side over here so I can see what I'm doing. I just kind of like let the tears roll. Alright, so it's in. Now you can see it in, one with that. Like I can see out of the side. I mean, I can still see you guys out of the side, but there you go. So there's one contact in. I will put the other one in. And it's just the same thing. And when you pull it out, it sometimes folds over. So you just undo it. Pull your lid down. Place it on. So sometimes you can see that it moves. Now when it does that, you just kind of like look down and pick it up. I don't know how else to describe it. So sometimes they feel weird, and when you first wear contacts, like it's kind of painful. That's the way they described it to me when I was gonna do it. But the brand that I used first, it was so like hydrating and so moist that it did not bother me. Now, it also depends on like your eyes. If, you know, if your eyes are extremely sensitive, maybe contacts aren't the best idea for you. But if you're really like not interested in wearing your glasses anymore, definitely talk to your eye doctor first before you order contacts, before you even think about it. Talk to your eye doctor, see what they say, see if they'll sit with you and teach you how to put in your contacts, because just watching someone do it isn't the best, like watching someone through a screen. I'm showing you as close as I possibly can. Now I'm looking at you plus a mirror on the side. I have a mirror over here so that I can see if they're okay. Now, the colored contacts I use have a large pupil area, and I was very picky about what contacts I was going to wear or what contacts I was going to choose, because I have tried a pair of colored contacts before, and the pupil hole was so small, like it was not close to anything. Like when my pupils get huge, so those ones weren't comfortable. Now they looked okay, but when my eyes were, if it was dark and my eyes were dilated, I could see the colors on the inside and it looked like tunnel vision. It was scary. So I couldn't wear those for a long time, and if I did, I could only wear them for pictures, which was only for a few minutes, and then I'd take them out, and they weren't prescription ones, so I would have to like wear the contacts plus my glasses, which is not fun. So, I'm sorry the video is like really long, but I just want to be very thorough with everything that I do with my contacts. Now, I will show you how to take them out. And this is, the way I take them out is, I guess, like my own way. The way the doctor showed me how to do it, I kind of like evolved from that, just because like I didn't like putting my fingers and everything over like my iris and my pupil. Just made me a little nervous. Now I do this with nails, like they're pretty long. And every time, like before I touch my contacts, I make sure they're clean. Like before I started this video, I made sure I washed them so there's no makeup or anything on my hands. Now, when I do this, I am going to put them back on this little thing, and then I'll put it back in the container. If there's anything else you want to know, comment down below, and I will respond to you as soon as possible. So now I'm going to show you how to take them out. So all I do is I pull down, and I put my finger on the lens, and I pull it off my eye. And I pinch it, and then pull it out. So it's still, like, it's folded, which is how I know I can take it out. And they do, like, when they come out of your eye, they do feel a little dry. And you just have to be really careful because sometimes they will rip. So you just put them in the center of your hand, and you put them in the center of your hand, and then you use this, and you just kind of, like, rub it in over the contacts, and it should, like, be moist enough to separate. Now I'll put it back in one more time so that you can see. As I pull it down, put it in on the bottom. See, so like sometimes they do fall out. So you just pick it up and try again. So sometimes you can have a hard time putting them in, and sometimes you don't. So if they're having a hard time going in, you just put them back in the center of your hand, fill it with solution, shake it around, make sure they're nice and moist. Put it back on the finger. And right over. Look down a second to make sure it's over the iris and the pupil. And you are all set to go. So sometimes your eyes will like tear up, like it looks like I'm crying, but it's just like the extra solution. And if you already have your makeup on, so just like dab at it with your beauty blender, which is what I do. Mine's like super dirty at the moment. Yeah. So that's what I do, especially after I have makeup on. So lately I've been putting my contacts in after I do my makeup. And that's because sometimes I have a tendency to like put them in and then do my eyeliner, and I'll get eyeliner on my contacts, and that's really hard to get off. So whichever makes you feel more comfortable to do, make sure you do that. So just like before you start wearing them all the time, make sure you practice putting them in, taking them out, and whatever you do not stress about it. They will come out, don't worry. I panicked the first time and I started crying, and my eyes got really swollen, and it was really hard for me to take them out. So whatever you do not stress out. Relax, calm down, put on some of your favorite music, and just slowly pull it down. Make sure you pull the eye down with one of your fingers. Use this part of your finger and pull the contact away. And then you just pinch and pull it out. So I know what I'm saying, it sounds really easy, or it may sound confusing. Just make sure, like, rewatch the video several times. Make sure you're really careful. So I think that's it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If there's anything else you want to see or want to know, leave a comment down below and I will respond to you as fast as possible. Anything else you want to see or want to know, let me know. Bye, guys.